Alright, let's start. Back to it. Talk to Rhea.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
Sounds like I'm being voluntold.
Please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
I don't think I have a choice.
May I ask a favor of you?
Speak to the 3 house leaders and get information about the students. Students can be found in the reception hall and throughout the thing. I get 500 bucks for this? Hell yeah. Informal introductions. Quests are given to you by people around the monastery. The ones who can give you quests will have icons. So the quest menu, see the quests you've accepted. Icons behind indicate their status. Essential for icons for essential quests are red. Okay, let's go talk to people.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Yeah, man, you just met me.
We had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now,
and I wasn't even their students.
Go around the monastery
I mean, their
and see
professor.
that you greet everyone.
Okay. I guess now that I'm a professor, I can be like, in Japanese terms, I can be their senpai. Okay, zoom. Okay, zoom. Wait, there we go. That's a zoom. Here's the Harry Potter room. Look how Harry Potter it looks. Oh, students are gossiping? Okay.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
Sorry, girl.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure. Might as well know all the students.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Multiplies experience earned by 1.2. So if I combine that with my character's like thing that it also increases experience with 1.2, does that make it like 1.4? Okay, this girl is good at sword, axes, leadership, armor, but not good with bows. She's not a ranged person. Okay. I don't know what these stats are, man. What are these stats? What is CHA? She has good strength. She has really good strength. Decent speed. Everything else is average. Here's Hubert.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
He's
You
got
may
good
think
magic.
his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Okay, he's a ranged dude. I don't know what that middle book icon is under besides strengths. No idea what that is. And he gets 5 damage with gambits, so he's a gambit guy. Ferdinand.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ayer, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
So this guy has a pretty big hothead. I guess it goes well with his confidence defining ability there. But he gets plus 15 avoid and hit when he's at full HP. Oh, cool. And he has no weaknesses. He's pretty average strength, average speed. Everything else is pretty average except for his resistance. He's really bad, weak to magic. Okay, good to know.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
His freaking ability matches him so well. Unit takes no action except wait, recovers up to 10% of max HP. So if he does nothing, he'll just nap, which is apparently he loves doing. So apparently this guy's a dude. Doesn't look like a dude. And he's really good at magic. And his name is Linhardt. It's kind of like a morph between like Lin from Sacred Stones and Reinhardt. And he's really good at magic. He's a really good magic stat, so you could, and really good resistance stat, so you can say for him, magic is everything. But he's a lazy ass mother effer. Casper.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Alright. So he's a bit of a reckless dude. Looks scrawny, but he's reckless. Adjacent foes suffer -10, so he's easier for him to hit stuff. And he's good with axes and his fists. Good strength. Okay, everything else is okay. It's kind of slow. Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Persecution Complex grants +5 attack when unit is not at full HP. Okay, so she's good with a lance and a bow, but not good with a lot of other things. She has good might, or good strength. I don't know. She's very fragile, though, which kind of matches her look, I guess.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Adjacent allies recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. So she's actually a songstress. She has really good magic, better magic than Linhardt. Decent speed, no strength. Okay, res. Okay, but she's pretty much can't be a horse or a flyer. Okay. So she's definitely gonna be another magic user for me. And lastly, Petra.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
She's from an island. Okay, grants +20 crit when foe is HP is less than 50%. Whoa. Damn, that's a lot. So she's a hunter, I guess. High strength, high speed, she's a fast one. Pretty fragile. No magic to speak of. Okay. She's gonna be like my crit master, hopefully. That'd be cool. Oh, and actually, I didn't realize it mentioned like their total stats. So she has like 44. I didn't even look at that. Edelgard has 63, which is insane. But she has 2 levels higher than everyone else. How about Linhardt?
He's
50. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. We'll find out more later.
Pardon me. Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Well, doesn't your job sound easier?
Yes.
Let's go over here. Spotted Claude. Oh, what's this? The Officers' Academy. Nice little courtyard. There's Linhardt and Casper. Gotta learn these people's names. Cat! Kitty! Kitty! Can I talk to you, Kitty? Nope. So by the looks of it, these are all like the houses here. So there's the yellow house, the blue house,
Right.
and the red house. So...
So,
Let's talk to Claude.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Yes, tell me about yourself, Claude.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's
guy's
life
smooth with
without
the
a bit of
words.
mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Pretty high strength, good with swords, bows, leadership, and flying. Okay. Everything else pretty average. Pretty balanced. Less stats overall than Edelgard. Lorenz.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
He's a pretty balanced character, looking at his stats. Deals 2 extra damage while in formation with a battalion. Whatever that means. I don't know what battalions are yet.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like
Aw.
he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
His shirt also doesn't fit him. He's really strong. I guess he'll be like the tank, defensive tank. Has no resistance to speak of. Average everywhere else. Chance to recover up to 10% of HP at the start of each turn. And his trigger is his luck stat. So he's tanky. He heals himself from his goodie basket that I guess he carries with him. And he kind of looks like... Is he the guy I thought looked like Reiner?
He's the second son of a merchant family.
That's a him!
Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Good strength. Decent speed. It's okay. But he has his watchful eye. Grants plus 20 to hit. That's really good. Extra 20% chance to hit. That's insane. But you're so nerdy looking. I thought you were a grill. Like a nerdy grill.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out. She gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Double skill experience earned in battle, so she can become skilled with many weapons. Okay, that's good to know. She has a lot of magic. Strengthener. Decent speed. Definitely can't use her from... And she's fragile. As a child is. She is a child.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
Great.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
So she's a quiet one. Good with magic. She recovers up to 20% of max HP at the start of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally. So she loves animals, is what I'm getting. Especially from the name. She's pretty tanky res-wise, good magic, decent average speed. Okay. Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, so she's surprisingly strong. Adjacent male allies deal 3 additional damage during combat. She loves guys. She's a guy's man. Everything else pretty average. Okay. Leonie.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Okay, she's pretty strong, pretty fast. A lot of defense. Weak to magic. Okay, if male ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. So she's stronger when beside a man. She's not one of those independent women that needs no man, that's for sure. Okay, let's talk to these peoples.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Thanks, student. Alright, we spot. Now we can actually talk to them.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Damn right.
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Please do not forget it. I already forgot it.
Are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Oh my god, she spoke.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Alright. Thanks, ladies. These are not talkable students. Who else is there? Oh.
Are you someone's guest?
This is
You're
this is
that
Wreck-It
way,
Ralph,
if
that's who
what
this
you're
is.
looking
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
for. Nice to meet
I
you.
haven't heard anything.
I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Who are you?
The Golden Deer House, our house leader...
Wait, what? Am I missing someone? Oh, you.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Man, that's two people in this house that have told me to remember their names. I forgot them already.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri.
Dimitri.
All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey, hey.
Alright, I guess I'll learn about the students before actually talking to Dimitri.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Thanks.
Why, thanks.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I feel like all people
I
named
heard
Ash
that
have
you
like
rescued His
silver or
Highness.
gray hair.
Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Oh, man of duty over there.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Mercedes?
Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and
I'm
this
gonna be
is
your
my best
senpai.
friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
The ginger kid. Always gotta be one ginger kid.
Okay.
Okay, let's go next door to the red house.
This is the classroom of
And
the
meet
Black
my
Eagle
students.
House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Okay. Ferdinand and Bernadetta.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre
That's
family.
how you spell
the
Eyre?
Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our
Protoss
class?
would like to have a word with
I
you.
look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Alright, the Bernetta's a weird, shy one. Oh, there's Linhart.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Caspar?
Goodbye.
Oh, what?
Yeesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
His name is Caspar, not Casper? What the hell?
I am Hubert.
a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This
Damn right.
is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Is English not your first language, Petra? Just wondering. Am I missing someone here? Wait, what? Oh, Dorothea.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea.
She's winking at me.
Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
So she turned from a singer into a warrior. Alright.
Hey.
Alright, Dimitri, where are you at? There you are.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courage.
Oh!
I hear you're investigating the different houses here.
I didn't mean to...
Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Press that button. Yes. Alright, well, let's just get to the profile.
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
He has less starting stats than Edelgard. Really strong. Pretty much average everywhere else. Res is kind of low. Not a magic guy. Dedu.
Dedu was born in Dusty and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
I don't like his defining ability. If unit takes no action except wait, grants +4 defense. When we're ever just gonna stay still, like that's never gonna happen. This is your typical defensive tank, really strong, no magic to speak of, a lot of defense, no resist. Everything else is pretty standard. And armored is obviously one of his strengths. Look at that smile, what a handsome dude.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
He did tell me how he wants to beat me. Okay, so pretty good strength, pretty good speed. Less low res, average defense otherwise. Unit feels 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned or when battalion endurance is 0. So he doesn't like support. He likes to be on his own. Okay, I don't like his face.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Oh, that's nice. Too bad it won't be a senpai. Allows unit to open doors and chests without keys. Oh, what a sneaky little guy. This guy's a sneak. He's fast, got average strength, everything else is pretty average. He's pretty well rounded. He has a weird affinity for axes. It's not very sneaky. Or bows. I guess bows would be cool. I can see you being a sharpshooter kind of dude.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
He likes them ladies. High strength, pretty good speed, pretty high defense, no res. He's gonna be a horse guy by the sounds of it. Not good with bows. Wants to be up in your face.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
So she's the healer. When healing an ally with white magic, does that mean there's black magic? You can recover the same amount of HP, good with mages and tomes, good magic, good resist, good speed. Strength is actually not too bad. Pretty good overall. She has 57 base stats! Her BST is 57! That's more than, like, Dimitri! The hell? It's almost as much as Edelgard! The hell, she's OP! Starting off anyway.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece.
I wonder where the
She's
growths
a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
So you're not a good cook. I shouldn't ask you to make me a sandwich. She has a rally skill. Okay. She's good with magic. Pretty average everywhere else. Okay. And Ingrid, our last one.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
The Lady Knight skill. +3 might and 5 hit with gambits. Huh. She has pretty good BST too, 55. Damn. She's pretty well-rounded by the looks of it. Nothing really lacking.
I appreciate your effort.
Okay, I spoke with everyone. Thank you. Quest completed! 500 G's. Yeah, I think we talked to everyone, so let's return to the audience chamber. Fast traveling is amazing.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
It's aight.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The black
Thanks for being
eagles,
openly
the blue
hostile.
lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? A house for students from the Adrestrian Empire. Many are nobility, most of them use magic. House for students from Kingdom of Fargus. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. House for the Leicester Alliance. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers. I didn't really find that. I feel like they're all pretty balanced. So I'm going to go with this because I do like Linhart. Because he's a combination of Lin and Reinhardt. I do like Bernadetta because she's weird and quirky. And Petra kind of got that... I like the crit monsters. And she looks like a crit monster. Plus Edelgard is awesome. So my second choice would be Claude. Definitely. But I don't really like the whole gender personal skills. That's kind of weird to me. I don't really like that. Especially since there's like 3 guys in this house, 4 guys. I guess there's equal guys and girls. It's not too bad. But it's kind of, it's so hard to like work around.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
You got it,
They are all
ma'am.
promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Oh, this is Flame.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
That's senpai to you.
A new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Well, if my students do bad, that just means the teacher before me was really crappy. Just saying.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
Caspar.
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now,
Wow.
if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
What a guy.
And please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
What the hell did I just walk into?
Close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
I do mind. There should be boundaries.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
You have a gut.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
It's okay. English is a really stupid language
I want you to
anyway.
know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Call me senpai. I'm gonna like Linhart.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
God, her eyes are purple. Is that why your headband things are purple? Okay, weapon effectiveness. Oh my god, I can control the little sprite? No, I can't. It's dancing now. Oh, oh, I'm like clicking directions, like moving left and right, like that. Now it's dancing. It is dancing. Sword of the Creator? What is Sword of the Creator? Sounds nifty. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Receive 1,000 Gs from the church as funding. Cool. That's my salary.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know
Then he stabs
about
me in the
crests?
chest.
Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages
Loving the
ago.
background music, by the way.
They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries
it's
a
hereditary.
crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
So it
Only
might skip a
scarce
generation.
few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Alright, do what you can to find out.
Yes,
Sure.
of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this?
It's the logo on the...
I've never seen before.
It's the logo at the beginning of the game.
An as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even
starting to get really excited.
Unaware of. How thrilling!
Overly excited.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I
leave?
have more research to do in regard to
You told me it was
this
going to take all day.
Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here
like the
be
sparkles.
indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in
Like
the
he just
world?
turns around and just talks like I'm not there.
I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
I'm still here. Let's leave him alone. All right.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on
Does
which
moon
events
mean
and
month?
missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
The monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you'll have one day off when you choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be to explore. Select the cannibal with the direction buttons to view the schedule. Okay. Oh, Hubert's birthday just passed. Hey, wait, my birthday just passed. Yeah. Oh, I beat the bandits on my birthday? Whoa. Does that actually have an effect of when the game starts? I wonder. Actually, I wonder. Adrestian Empire Founding Day. Oh, that's so cool. House Rivalry Battle, Ferdinand's birthday. What's today? First day off. Actions to share meal, gardening, or fishing. Okay. Alright, let's explore. Oh, statistics. Oh, alliance. Okay. Let's see what people do this week. Roster. Okay, so these are my students now. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's save. File 5. Okay, let's explore. 100% of the people did it, because that's the only damn option. Love that bell. The bulletin board. You gotta go there to do it. Weekly announcements, no weekly announcements. Anything else in my room? Can't even sleep in my bed if I want to.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
We try to avoid discrimination,
Speaking of,
but discrimination
it would be best
happens.
for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Are you suggesting I'm gonna get in relationships, inappropriate relationships with my students? Never.
Okay.
I am a senpai.
Let me know when you are hungry.
Oh, I'm hungry right now,
I will
actually.
make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
A man who can cook.
I have a
Lovely.
request.
Grow plants in the greenhouse, take deduce seeds, and ask the greenhouse keeper to grow and harvest the crops. Get 300 points of renown. Let's do it.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
You can definitely feel like a wall of like what his actual personality is. I feel like, you know, when he talks, when Dimitri talks.
Have you adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
He'd be the one to ask for breaks. Ooh. What the heck are you? Spotted Felix. The dining hall. Cool.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
Nothing
Get out of
particular.
my way.
Wow.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Lol.
I'm busy.
Oh, maybe we should have asked to spar with him. Is there another quest in here? Flame.
Hello there, Professor.
What's your quest?
Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Where can I visit you
My
then?
brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Oh, that was the wrong thing to say, I guess.
Might you help me with a favor?
Catch a fish for the ceremony and bring it to Flame. Okay. Let's get some renown. The dormitory. I've already been here, though. Okay. Or the dormitory.
That's so.
That is so. Sylvain.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Okay.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for
Pretty
a short
overconfident.
time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Bernadetta!
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Oh god, one of my students is a shut-in. That's no good. What do you say? I'm nervous about the mock battle. Whatever. The greenhouse and fishing pond. Okay, we can do the fishing quest here. Linhart, what do you got to say?
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Let's increase our fondage of our bond with him. Fish keeper. First select your bait, wait until you see the silhouette of the fish, press A to hook it, don't wait too long though. Press A button when the circles overlap to reduce the stamina of the hooked fish once you go successfully. Durability of the fishing line increases with professor level. Repeated excellent times will create combos and reduce the fish stamina quickly. If you land timing all opportunities, you will net a more valuable fish than usual. Okay, try it out. Cool. First try. Alright, first try. Oh, Marianne's here.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
I thought she was gonna be a mute, but she's not. She wasn't talking to me though, that's for sure.
Hi there.
Who's this?
I'm a little busy.
Are you Claw's little brother?
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead?
Looks
They're
like Claw's
pretty.
little brother. Little kid trying to clean the house? Let's do some gardening. By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers, for instance, make great gifts. Some people might even decorate their rooms with the flowers you get them. Use the plant command to decide which seeds to use. More seeds mean a bigger harvest, while more compatible seeds will lead to higher quality. Cultivate command to pay the greenhouse keeper to look after your crop. The more you spend, the better your harvest will be. Your crop will be ready once a week. 1 week after you plant your seeds, use the harvest command to gather what you've grown. Let's plant. Okay. Just like plant, yes. Infused with magic. Okay.
My thanks.
Nice.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
You seem well informed.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
No.
I think I just got one more to do, which is the dining hall staff, but I think it's gonna be a good time just to make a break in the video. We've been going on for about 50 minutes, so just give me 1 sec. I'll see you in the next episode.